What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I want to talk about Eagle McMahon as well as Kristin Tattar. Both players coming off of very serious injuries. Eagle winning the European Open, still hasn't gotten any surgery, has not gone under the knife for his shoulder subluxation, that dislocation we saw in that infamous video when he was filming with Jomez. And having spent a lot of time, around athletes, and I've seen injuries like this in the past when people subluxate their shoulder, I had a good feeling that's what Eagle did, because the initial instinct when someone does this is to immediately grab that wrist. So when I saw this video, before I even knew what happened or read anything about it, I pretty much had a good feeling that that's what happened. And Eagle's been struggling with this ever since. He went from having hands down by far the best forehand ever that we've ever seen in disc golf to he just posted this video not too long ago, an Instagram reel, and you can see him throw a few forehands. This was a week ago now, but you can see this is the kind of forehand that he's really going for. I'm sure he has more power than that, but he's throwing these if you look at his elbow position, his elbow is very close to the body, and it's something that he's really trying not to re-injure it. I think Eagle knows he doesn't need to throw bomb forehands to be an amazing player. And that's why he's developed this lefty backhand that is so powerful and is so dominant. I think as long as he has the forehand upshots, he really doesn't need the huge forehand. The huge forehand was amazing, but it's something that we may never see again. It may never be what it was. And you can look at this. It's this elbow position. He used to reach the disc so far back. I know this is a much shorter shot, and he's probably just throwing like a promo video with like a more understable disc than he likes, but it looks like a nice, clean little chip forehand. It looks like he's compacted his form as much as he possibly can, and I'll bet he gets more distance on this little chippy forehand than a lot of players do on, a full rip, because we are talking about Eagle McMahon here. But ultimately, the forehand is not what it used to be. It went from one of the most amazing things you can see on the disc golf course to just a nice little smooth chip forehand. So I really hope the best for Eagle and his forehand. I hope he comes back this year and is healthy. To my understanding, he will be at the Las Vegas Challenge. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that. Now, someone who will not be at the Las Vegas Challenge is going to be Kristin, so we probably will expect to see Paige or Kat win that event. This was posted 9 weeks ago. Today is the 17th of November, my mother's birthday. First snow has come, and that moment was as beautiful as every year. Right now, I'm in a hospital waiting to go to surgery to get my elbow fixed. Hopefully, it is still snowy when I wake up. So we're seeing two different approaches. We're seeing that more rehabilitative. There's still a lot of science behind Eagle's recovery. He's doing so much. He's eating better. He started changing his diet. To my understanding, he's no longer vegan. He's doing a ton of exercise, a ton of rehabilitating. Obviously, he looks a lot better now with his forehand than he did. He didn't even have one for a while. So he's throwing forehands, and it's slowly going to get better over time as long as he doesn't re-sublux the shoulder or re-injure it. So we've seen that approach. Now we're seeing you have an injury, it's time to go under the knife approach. And I'm really curious to see which one has a better outcome. That Tommy John surgery for the ulnar collateral ligament is very common amongst baseball pitchers. And a lot of times players come back from that stronger, and pitchers throw harder because they basically quadruple the thickness of that UCL, that ligament in the elbow, and they make it way stronger than it ever could have, biologically been without the surgery. Kristin may have a better forehand than she used to as long as she makes a full recovery and, again, doesn't re-injure. She posted a video of her in the gym yesterday, putting in the work, doing a lot of barbell training. This is so European. Europeans always like to go to the barbell. They do powerlifting, Olympic lifting. You see a lot of Americans in the gym, and they just do curls and bench press, but Kristin's in the gym doing barbell squats. That's a very European thing to do. So I'm super happy to see, true athletic training going on after the surgery. So I'm assuming Kristin's probably feeling pretty good, because holding the weight, on your shoulders there's a lot of elbow mobility that goes on here just to be in the proper position. And she looks pretty comfortable in this position. So that's really good to see as far as, the elbow mobility and the elbow range of motion goes. So I'm really looking forward to seeing, how Kristin plays when she does come back. She had a heck of a season. Let's hope she can have another heck of a season. I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section down below. You're watching Iceberg TV, and take care.